Okay, so remember, we are turning on the bookmark bar to your Chrome browser. And once again, to do that, you need to go to the 3-bar icon in the upper right corner of your browser, and you click on it, and that brings up your settings menu. You scroll down till you see bookmarks and hover over it, and in the left side, a new window pops up. My window is big because I have all of my bookmarks there for me. If you want to see your bookmarks that way, that's one of the ways you can see your bookmarks. But I want to hover over the spot that says Show Bookmark Bar. Okay? Watch. If I click on it, I turned it off. Look, this is my address bar. This is where you type in all of your web addresses. Okay? It's the very first spot below your tab. There's nothing there right now. My bookmarks bar is hidden. It's there, but it's not there. It's hiding. I have to unhide it, and that's what we just did. I clicked on the tab. I went to bookmarks. I hover over Show Bookmarks Bar, and I click on it. And look, it pops right on up. And so that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a new line below your address bar, and the first thing there should be your 9 colored boxes that says Apps. So everybody should be there at this point. Have an extra bar there that says Apps starting out. And then the last thing you're going to do is use this page as your bookmark. Now, you don't want to bookmark the attendance page. You want to bookmark the main page. So to get to the main page, click on Laptop Camp, and that will take you to the main page. And to bookmark it, all you have to do is click on the star right there. That's it. You click on the star, and it brings up an option. It says, where would you like to save it to? Well, it's defaulted to the bookmark bar, so that's what you want. You want to leave it for the bookmark bar. And all you're going to do is hit Done. It's already named for you. It's already located in your bookmarks bar, so all you have to do after clicking the star is click Done. And once you click Done, notice right next to that app icon pops up a new icon that says CUSD Laptop Camp. So now, whenever you get into your browser, it's already there. So no longer do you have to type in tinyurl.com/CUSDLT camp. All you do is go click, and it takes you right there. Okay, so make sure you've done that. If you've got this down, you're like, cool, I got this. Then go to another website you go to quite a bit and bookmark that one. Okay, so for the next couple minutes while I'm helping those who are struggling, go ahead and go through and bookmark some other pages. Yeah, so we have it full screen, so let's see. Oh, because we're in Explorer.
Oh,
okay? Yeah, you want to be under Chrome. School appropriate, yes. Okay, so we need to download Chrome. Okay?
What are you guys doing? Emma, what are you guys doing? Oh, okay, because I don't know how to.
There you go, and just let it install for you. Okay, so click on Laptop Camp right there. So you're on that page. There you go. Now click on that little icon. Now, hover over the bookmarks. Show Bookmarks Bar, because that's there. So you're all set. So all you have to do now is click on the star. And then hit Done. And it pops up right there.
Say you don't want it up here anymore. Can you delete it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just go over it, right click, and say remove.
I don't know why that.
Okay, so all we have to do is this. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm. All right, now, I'm going to still come around, but what if you bookmark a page and you're done with it, right? You don't want it to stay there forever, right? Sometimes you want to get rid of bookmarks. You bookmarked it because your teacher told you to bookmark this page, and then you're done with that unit, and you don't want that there anymore. You can delete it. All you have to do to delete a bookmark is hover over it without clicking on it, right-click. Remember, to right-click, you use 2 fingers in the bottom right-hand corner of your trackpad. That's a right-click. And when you right-click, there's an option to delete that bookmark. And all you do is click delete, and it will delete that bookmark. So let me show you. I got a lot of bookmarks. So all you would do is click over it like this, right-click, and click delete. And it will delete that bookmark from your bookmarks bar. So you would come over it and then hold and tap. And it'll open it up. All right, good. Now, here's a little tip for you. Oh, wait. Here's a little tip for you because you're going to encounter it quite a bit. Because when you search the web, you have companies that like to install little tiny programs onto your browser. And what they do is they like to send you coupons in the browser or little pop-up ads. They do all these things. That's their marketing tactic. And what they do is they kind of embed this little program into Chrome, and it slows it down. And sometimes these programs block websites your teacher wants you to go to. It'll take you to their website. And so it kind of messes with your browser. A way to get over that is by, once again, clicking on your settings right there, and you're going to scroll down to the actual button that says Settings. Okay, so once again, let me show you again how we did that. I clicked on our 3-lined icon to open up our options menu. I scroll down to Settings, and it brings up this page. Okay? Where it says Chrome, it gives you all your options. I want to click on Extensions because that's what these add-ons are. They're extensions of the browser. And all you would do is scroll down and look for any extension that you did not install yourself. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to install extensions and which extensions would be good for you. Okay, but what you do is you scroll through and go, hey, I didn't say that could be there. I didn't install that one. And when you find the one that you said, I did not do that, you click on the trash can and give them the boot. Put them in the trash and kick them out. And that normally fixes your browser. And that's going to happen quite a bit. And a lot of your teachers don't know how to fix this. Okay? All you do is go to your settings, click on extensions, and kick out any extension that you did not say it is okay for. All right? All right, now. Yes. That's that you want Googled up.
Okay.
Yeah, if that's the one that's, what's that? Enabled means it's working. Disabled means it's not working. Okay. Now, I want you all to stay here, though. Okay, stay on the screen and make sure it says settings, sign in. I want you to stay there for right now because we are going to link your Google account to your Chrome account. And this is why this is pretty awesome. Let's say that you have all your bookmarks and you're doing a project for your AB class, okay, a history class, and you have a project due. But your parents say, hey, we're taking a trip to Grandma's, and you forget your computer. And that's where you had your Chrome browser, and that's where you had all your bookmarks. And you don't remember where to go, right, because it's all bookmarked. That's what the bookmarks are for. If you combine the Chrome browser with your Google account, then whenever you sign into your Google account on Chrome, as soon as you sign in, it automatically turns that browser into your browser, just like you had at home. It takes everything from your Chrome browser and puts it on your grandma's browser. And then when you exit out, when you sign out of your Google account, it removes it all. So it travels with you. Even on your phone, if you go onto your phone and type in your Google account, it'll bring up all of your bookmarks that you've had. That's why it's good to link your account. So I'm going to show you how to link your account in 1 second. But we're going to walk around and see if there's any other people that need help with this object. Yeah, these are filtering. So it's so like if an inappropriate search comes up, it'll block it from you. So that's okay. Those are okay. No, go ahead and just leave it alone. Yeah. You're good. You're in the right spot. Yeah, let's trash that. You don't need that one. There you go. Yeah, remove.
How do we even sign into, like, say, at a different house? I don't know where to sign in.
You go to google.com and sign in. With your remember your password that we gave you yesterday?
The one for our email. So we just sign into our email. Right now.
It signs you into email. It signs you into your Drive. It signs you into your doc. It signs you into everything. What?
Or at the top.
At the top, you click on sign. We're going to do that again.
Oh yeah.
We're going to do that again right now. All right. So this is what I want you to do. You have to remember your email address from yesterday, and if you forgot, you have to remember. It's the first initial of your real first name, right? So if you go by Tony, but your real name is Anthony, you have to put an A, not a T. It's your entire last name, the last 3 digits of your school ID, and at cusdstudent.com. That's your email. And then your password for the moment is just your school ID. Nothing else, just your school ID. So what you're going to do is under settings. And once again, how did we get here? Can somebody tell me how we got the settings real quick? Can anybody walk me through it? How did we do it? The 3 bars, click. Scroll down to settings. Good. And we're there. Good. Okay, so that's how you get to your settings. What if you want to delete one of those extensions? What do you click on? The left side, that says what? Extension. Good. Here you go. All right. You answer a question correctly, you get glasses. All right. So, on your web browser, on your Chrome browser, the very first thing it says under settings is sign in. Okay? So, click on sign in to Chrome. And it'll bring up a very similar page to what you've seen before. All you have to do is sign in like you're signing in to Google. And you only have to do this once. Okay, so type in your email address and then type in your password, and then click sign in. There you go. Yes. And then click create new profile. And then you're all set. Let's see. Okay, got it. Now let me see, make sure we've done it right. So click on it. Signed in as that. Perfect. Now after you've signed in, a little box will pop up that says all these things and then create profile. Click on that create profile. And you're done. Now, I want you to notice, once you click on create profile, once you've done that, look at your bookmark extension. It goes away. So you have to bring it back. So now everything you do, you're setting up your Chrome browser from scratch now. That's why we just did it now. Okay, so go ahead and add the bookmark bar back, and then add the tiny URL back as a bookmark, and we'll be all set. We're walking around right now. Just click OK. Yes. There you go. Well, it's because you're being attacked by a dinosaur. No networks found. Let's see. Yeah, just go ahead and sign in right there. Why is it turning it off? You were getting on the internet easy when you first started, right? Yep. Okay. Let's restart your computer. For some reason, your Wi-Fi card went down for a second. So let's just do this. Restart. Okay. Question. Okay. I'll check it out for you. You're good. Just hit OK. No, you're set. Yeah, you're already signed in. See, that's your student account. And so just click that little box right there. It'll open up. Yep. Perfect. You're all set. Just click that little box right there. Perfect. Just leave it like that for right now. You're all set. There you go. You're all set. See? So just click that box. Oh, wrong box. Wait, scroll up. Let me just double check. Just try it again real quick. Put your email in there. You're good. Hit create new user. Anyone?
can I do the? I'm gonna do the face.
You're set. You're good. Yeah, well, I'll show you how to edit it later on. It's just a little tiny icon. It doesn't really mean much. There you go. Now sign in with your email. Question? Oh. You're typing in your email and your password?
Yeah, you find in your email and your password. I just printed it out. Yeah, we'll do it. Man, that was quick.
Now type in your password. Yeah. There you go. That's it. Now hit create profile. Perfect. You're all set. And hit create profile. And you're all set. Hit OK. You're all set. Just open a new tab right there. That little small box. So click on the little things up here. Sign into Chrome. Okay, something's up with your Wi-Fi. There you go. You're good. You're signed in. So just open up a new tab. And you're all set.
For this one.
You're all set. You're already signed in. You're good.
Did you just got here to see how to put it on an appointment?
Okay, just log into Chrome. Type in your email. It's your first name, the first initial of your first name, your whole last name, the last 3 digits of your school ID, and then at cusdstudent.com. You're good. Did you get it all done? Just hit OK. You're good. Perfect. Good. All right. Now we're walking around still helping other people, but I want you to make sure that you've signed into Chrome, and I'll show you an easy way to check. Okay? Once you've done it, all you have to do is click on the 3 lines, and underneath downloads, it should say signed in as, and then it should have your email. If it says that, you've successfully signed in. But I want you to be aware, because I did this on purpose. As soon as you sign in, Chrome goes back to a blank slate, meaning the bookmark bar is now empty again. That's because from this point on, everything you do is now linked to your Gmail. So you have to re-bookmark the tinyurl.com for Clovis Unified. So you have to re-bookmark it. And remember, bookmarking is by going to the 3-lined options menu, clicking on bookmarks, sorry, that's already set for you. All you do is click on the star, and then done. Star and then done, and you're good. Okay, we're still walking around helping people out. For which one? They just have to click on the star to create the bookmark. But make sure they're on tinyurl.com, that webpage. You're signed in. You're good. Yeah, you're all set.
Every time I send mine in, it usually says I'm signed in, and then it won't show it.
Type in your password. Wait. Yep, type in your password. And then click sign in.
And then that pops up. And if you go back up there, it won't show it. See?
Okay, let's do this. Don't worry about it. You're all set. It says you're already signed in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see right here.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Now if we take a look here, there it
we go.
is.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Mine says sign into Chrome. It doesn't say what it doesn't say.
Okay. There should be a little icon in the corner. If they click on it, they'll see their email, and click on their email, and it'll pop up.
Okay.
All right, try it one more time.
Yeah, you're signed into Chrome.
And then click Create New Profile. There we go. You're all set. Alrighty.
Their settings, her settings is not the
New record.
That's interesting.
Mario.
Oh, they did.
Slap yells did.
Is this a Chromebook? So it's already signed in. That's how you sign into the computer.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's already signed in.
Oh, okay.
Since this is a Chromebook,
Yeah.
that means when you sign in, when it asks you to sign in using your school email and password.
Okay.
It'll bring everything up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and so that's why it's not coming up on this, because it's when you sign into the computer, everything is signed up automatically. Okay, so you're already signed in. Just click on Create New Profile. You're already signed up. You're all good.
Yeah, but I hit Luciana.
What's that?
I hit Luciana, not okay.
That's fine. That's exactly what you want to do.
just the sign in the Chrome. I think the settings do the same thing.
Yeah. Make sure you're using Chrome. You're good. You're good. I'll be right over there.
That wasn't. That hasn't been ordered.
Oh, okay. Try it one more time. Oops.
Like they do all the steps and it still doesn't say that they're signed in, but then a little window pops up and it says you're already signed in under
Because
the user.
they've already signed in somehow. They must have, when Chrome popped up,
Uh-huh.
they must have typed in there.
But in their settings, it's not saying you're using.
In the upper corner, there should be an icon.
Like on his, right?
Yeah, so if they click on... Oh, that's not a touchscreen.
Saying she needs to sign in, and we're signed in, and it won't let her sync. So what am I doing?
Done.
Why did we do that?
It looks like where they got this from, it already did this for them.
Synced it for
Yeah.
her. That's why.
And so that's to add, I think, to add the Buchanan thing, as soon as they log in, that's what pops up. So they already created that for them.
Already ahead of us.
Yeah. So you already did. Let me just click here for you. You're all set.
Okay.
Oop, wrong one. There we go.
Okay, I've got one after he does it, but I've got one over here that this little guy next to the guy to the right of the guy in the black shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot get him in, even into Chrome. So I want you to try one time, and then I'm going to call Will the district office.
Okay.
I hooked up everything, and everything is correct.
Okay. Were you able to get in? Was the email address able to get in? Okay, I have to look up her thing. So do you have your white paper? I'll look it up right now for you. Perfect. I'll be right there. Hold on 1 second.
And break it like 9:45.
Okay.
I don't know what's on the other piece.
No, I don't want that sign in. No, I don't. All right, let's try this. All right, type that in. Haha. Hit save password, and I accept. Perfect. And then go ahead and do exactly what we were doing. Go to Chrome and do that same thing again. You're all set. All right, now, even if you were not able to link, don't worry about it. That's something we can do as we go along. It's not going to hinder any process that we're going to go from this moment on. So it's okay. We'll still walk around and see what's going on with the linkage. But it's good to do this so that you can get all of your bookmarks and all of your settings from wherever you are. Now, a few things about Chrome. You can open up a new tab. These little things at the top are called tabs. And I told you at the beginning of this session, you can tell whether you're looking at Explorer or Chrome based upon the shape of the tab. Chrome's tabs, as you can tell, are kind of slanted and curved. And Explorer's tabs are very blocky and straight. Okay, so we know we're looking over at Chrome. If you want to open a new tab, there is a little tiny box right off to the side. Don't click on the X. That'll close the tab. There's a little tiny box right here. You click on it. It will open up a new tab. So that's how you can open up a new tab. So you don't have to close a tab to open up a new one. You can have like 1,000 tabs open. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can have tons of tabs open at the same time. What I want us to do right now is sign in to Google. Now, some of you are already signed in, right? If you look to the right-hand side and you see your email address there, that means you are already signed in. Okay, that's all you have to do. Already signed in. I would like you to click on the 9 rectangles up here on that top next to the bell. Those little 9 rectangles that says apps. I want you to click on it. Yours looks a little bit different than mine, okay? But go ahead and click on the icon that looks like an envelope. It says mail. It's the same mailbox we went to yesterday. Okay, so click on it. So click on mail, and it should take you to the mailbox. Okay, right there. Good. Okay, so in the mailbox, you can send out mail to people and stuff like that. Okay, that's what your mailbox is for. Now, I want you to now click that again, and there's a little tiny thing at the bottom that says contacts. Okay, in the olden days, there was a thing called a Rolodex, and if you had a business, you had little cards, and you'd roll it, and it would pop up the person's name, their address, their phone number. Before cell phones, that's the way people kept track of their contacts. So that's what the icon is referencing, is that little sheet from a Rolodex. So click on that. Click on that little icon that says contacts. Okay? Now, you've already made one contact, and that's me. I've already told you that throughout this entire year, you can contact me with any technology type question that you cannot get from your teachers. Okay, so don't forget my email. And one way not to forget my email is by creating a new contact. The good thing about Google is it places the #1 thing you want to do for an app in the left-hand corner in bright red. So what do you think you're going to click on in order to make a new contact? The big red button that says New Contact. So go ahead and click on New Contact. And you're going to add the name of the contact. You're going to add my name, Mr. Marquez. Capital M, little r for Mr., then put a dot, then put a space, and then type in Marquez, M-A-R-Q-U-E-Z, under add name. So under add name, just type in my name. If you just want to put in Marquez, that's fine. But normally if you put in Mr. Marquez, you'll remember that I'm a teacher. And you'll know not to send me spam. And you'll know not to troll me. After you put in my name, put in my email. It's Mr. Marquez, all one word. No spaces, no dots. Mr. Marquez, all one word. The @ symbol. Alta Sierra. If you forget how to spell Alta Sierra, it's in big words right up on the wall. No spaces. Just altasierra.org. Okay, .org. And then click add. And I'll be done. And now I'll be in your contacts. There you go. That's if I have more than one email. Yeah. And then click add. Oh, never mind. That's if you want to add something else. So you're done. That's it. So there's a little feature down here as well that says add. That's if you want to add something else, like a note, like he was my laptop teacher, or he works at Alta Sierra, or whatever. Nickname, awesome teacher, whatever. That's what the add means. But with Google, every time you type, it saves it. You don't have to click save. And we're going to talk about that feature when we start working with our documents here in a minute. One of the worst things is if you're typing a paper and your computer dies, your paper's gone, right? But with Google, you're typing a paper, your computer dies, it's still there. Every single keystroke is recorded, and it doesn't get lost. Okay, so that's the awesome thing about Google when we start working on it. Okay, so that's your contacts. So now you have me saved as a contact. Now we're going to play a game until we go to break. Okay, here's the game. And the top 2 winners get a pair of glasses. Okay, you need to, by talking to the person next to you, without getting up out of your seat, you need to collect as many email addresses and add them to your contact list as possible. Okay? All you need is their name and email. That's it. No phone numbers or anything. But you have to send me an email listing everybody's email you've collected. It automatically saves. Yeah, just by typing it in, it's saved. Yep. Okay, so we're going to take a break when the big hand hits the 10. We're going to take a break when the big hand hits the 10. That is 15 minutes. So go, as many emails and as many contacts as you can collect without getting up. Without getting up. Now, hold on, real quick. I'm going to make it even easier for you to win. I'm going to make it even easier for you to win. If you get somebody to send you an email, okay, let's say, what's your name? If Ben sends, what's your name? Huh? Julia. If Ben sends Julia an email, all Julia has to do is click on Ben's name, and in the right-hand side, there's a little arrow. Add to contacts. It'll automatically put Ben's name in your contacts with his email. Automatically adds it in without you having to type it. Okay? So all you have to do is collect emails. Go, you only have 10 more minutes to win. Last year the winner got 32. Did you do this at the beginning of the year?
You still get those kids that by like 3/4 of the year, they still don't have anybody, contacted. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's good. Majority of them. This last year, we did it first year and struggled working through it, but last year, majority of the kids. Then I'm like, you don't even have my email here? Are you kidding me?
That's the first one I asked you to do. Uh-oh. Did you turn it off? All right. I was going to say you can use a loaner for right now. If you want, well, you can take it with you, but there's an extra loaner over there you can get on the loaner laptop if you want. I would just keep it on and let it run. If you want, you can put it over there on my little table, or you can, okay, that's fine.
Why that, I can't remember why you did an extension. It just simplifies everything.
No, sometimes when you ask them to go to their Google Drive, it won't pop up. It just won't pop up. An extension is conflicting, so you just delete it and it works.
I can't remember why we did that.
That's the first thing I have them do. It's not working. It's not working. Go to extensions and see what you got.
Well, they have issues with their drive.
What do you mean issues with their drive? Like what might happen?
If they click on Google Drive and it pops up, and then they hit create document and it won't work, it just sticks. It's an extension problem. So you go to extensions.
What would you delete then?
Yeah. Well, you go through your extensions and look for anything you did not personally add to it.
Okay.
And so that means somebody filtered one in, and it's interrupting.
And you just get that stuff sometimes through.
Yeah, just by going to websites. Yeah.
You know what we had a lot of issues with last year in the lab, and I don't know if it was with the computers or what, but we had a lot of issues with forms. Like I would have a form, my attendance form in technology, right? Kids would open it up, and it would just be blank. They couldn't even see any of the form at all.
It happens often.
Do you know why? I mean, is there any fix to it?
You just have to restart the browser.
Restart the browser.
Just exit out.
Kids were like every single day, it was always blank, so they couldn't fill out.
You'd probably want to check the extensions on that as well.
Okay.
Check the extensions and then restart the browser.
Okay. Those are little things that I don't really know how to troubleshoot that much. I mean, I don't know. That's
the reasons I found is
like just close the browser, try to restart it, or do something. But I don't know.
So talk to Tani. Tani said that 2 of these kids are on Acer, and she's taking care of one of them. Both of them have junk on their computers. It's not allowing them to sign into Google stuff. It's not up. So they need to be on loaner. She's switching into loaner. I'm going to get the other girl on a loaner. The other two, they can't connect. I guess if they keep trying to connect, it puts them off every 15 minutes. That's what they tried like 3 times. It puts them off. Do you have the access to go into their Google account and unlock it?
I can go in there and change the password back to their thing, and it should unlock it at that point.
That's it, right? From last year that we did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to try it on these. But that kid yesterday sat and did absolutely nothing because he couldn't get into anything. Say something. We want to help you. We want you to be successful.
8 more minutes. 8 more minutes.
FYI, we have 11 kids that have just like shown up or switched from afternoon to morning. So we are 11 kids over in here. We seem to be handling it okay. but we were maxed already. I mean, I had you guys each at 40 in the morning already. So sorry about that.
Oh,
I'm trying
man.
to figure out. I told telling Sharon I need to give them name tags or something that they come in, and this is it says morning and it's blue or something, and afternoon is yellow or something like that. Because and it's one. I mean, Chris could take like 5 more kids in his class, but that's not going to make up all of us. I mean, because we've got way more than we're supposed to have right now. And I had parents calling the 2 last weeks right before camp started, please move in the morning, please move in the morning. And I said no, but I think. I don't know. What do you? I want you guys to kind of brainstorm with me on that. I know, remember how I just said we have way more kids in here? They have to have like some kind of pass or tag that we give them that says their morning or afternoon.
Can they print out their tickets in different colors so every day they have to bring their ticket? Like, no, that original receipt
The
thing.
event, right? It'd be easier for me to give them like cards or something, and it's a blue card. Yeah, like for us to give them blue cards with their names on it or something, and blue is morning and yellow is afternoon or something.
It takes too long to check them in again.
I know, and I've
And then
liked
at the door, you take it.
maybe on the first after they check in, you give them to it on the way out. We stand at the door, we just hand it to them on the way out. This is your ticket in tomorrow.
And then if they forget to check on the roster,
Yeah,
next day.
because we have a lot of kids that are in. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try to.
And that's like if we took kids to our class, would you have kept kids in here then too
Yeah.
with you?
Yeah, but we still had. I had 40 for each of you in here, and we're way past 40 for each of you. Now Glenda can take. I mean, not Glenda. Chris can take 5 more in his class, and Glenda only has 36.
Don't give more to Chris. I think it's here.
It's huge.
That's fine.
We have more in here because we know as a teacher there's one of you over there. They have to stop every time.
5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Raise your hand if you have at least 5 contacts. At least 10 contacts. Oh, we got a couple up there. Keep going. Keep going. There's only 2 prizes. It's good.
That's fine.
That one won't work. It needs to be a student account. Guys, the only ones that count are a CUSD student account, not someone else's Gmail or Yahoo or anything like that. The only contacts that count are CUSD student accounts.
Okay, but is yours like AA? All or
Bother you that you're doing all the teaching? Okay, you would let us know, right? Okay, because it's easier once you start to just
I mean,
break time.
I thought we were gonna fight at 10. That's 10. Three more minutes, and we're taking our break. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. No, this is the way it should be, because I can keep talking, and then you guys can go around and help out. So, I mean, if it was just us individually,
Well, no,
we'd have to stop.
That's what I told her because I should give Kristen. I said, no, don't give them more. We don't know how that is. We don't want smaller class sizes.
Mm-hmm.
But I do took, I say, I want to start off max. I would rather start high and have them drop than start low and add.
No, don't worry about it. I'm just going to come by and check. Okay, time! Okay, so you're going to go to break. When we come back, we'll see who won. Okay, the bathrooms are through that door. 10 minutes, go! Go to break! Go to break! that the last thing I want to do is confuse you. Okay? So today we're working with Google, and a little bit tomorrow we'll be working with Google, and then we're going to switch gears over to Microsoft, to the Microsoft Office 365. And you're going to hear me using a term called cloud computing. Okay? And all that means is the work that you're doing is not stored on your computer. It's stored on another server elsewhere in the world. So they call it the cloud because it just goes up there. They call it the cloud, but it's not a real cloud, okay? But Google and Microsoft are cloud servers. So anything you do on this computer, even if you're using a school computer, can be accessed from any computer for Google if you go to google.com and then type in your email and password, and all this stuff will come up for you. You can even do all the work on your phone or your tablet. Okay, it works on anything. So what we're going to go to is the drive. Now, in your computer, you have a hard drive. It's usually listed as C, and that's where you save all your documents. In Google, it's called a Google Drive. It is not on your computer. It is in the cloud. And so the way you get to your Google Drive is by clicking on your little apps, and you're going to click on the icon that says Drive. Just like that. Okay? So everybody do that. Everybody go to Drive, because that's what we're working on right now. So don't be in Mail anymore. You're going to Drive. Once again, to do that, you're going to click on the little 9 square icon and click on the icon that says Google Drive or just Drive. And for right now, some of you, it shows that says Download Drive. Well, you could do that at home. If everybody starts downloading the Drive right now, it's going to take up all the bandwidth. So you can download the Drive at home at any time. But for right now, just click on No Thanks. And you should see a screen similar to mine. Okay? It says Drive in the left-hand side, and right below it, it says Create. This is where you're going to create your documents or your projects. Okay? But the first thing we're going to create is a folder. Okay? And this is what you're going to label it. Now make sure you label it correctly so that I can read it. You're going to label it your last name, LT Camp. So I know who you are. So last name, LT Camp. So let me show you how to create it. You go to Create. So everybody follow along. Once again, everybody should be following along. So you click on No Thanks, and it takes you to this page. So everybody needs to click on Create, and the first thing you see is Folder. And you're going to label the folder just like this. Watch. Your last name, so my last name is Marquez, so M-A-R-Q-U-E-Z. And then LT, capitalize LT. And Camp, C-A-M-P. And the last thing you're going to put, just so I know what section you're in, you're going to put A-M. Okay, so last name, LT Camp, A-M. So I know you are in the A-M class. And then you're going to hit Create. Then hit Create. Okay, now that you have your folder created, this is what you're going to do. You are going to right-click on the folder. So that little box pops up. You're going to scroll down to where it says Share. It has little people, and it says share. And then you're going to scroll over where it says share one more time. So once again, how did I get there? I right-click on my folder. I click on share. And this little thing up here pops up. Okay, so let me do it one more time. You need to be following along. You need to be following along so that you're going to be where I'm at. Right-click on the folder. Under share, click on share, and this box pops up. Now, you're going to share it with me. That means anything you put in this folder, I will be able to see, which is what you're going to want for your teachers. Okay? So this is what you're going to do. Under invite people, you're going to start typing Mr. Marquez. And since you've already sent me an email and you've already added me to your contacts, my name should automatically pop up at the bottom. Just click on my name. Now let me show you something off to the side real quick. When you're sharing with your teacher, just leave it alone. It says, you want to share with me and I can edit. That means if you're having a problem with your project, you can send me a message. I can get on the document with you, and I can help you write your paper, or I can help you edit your paper, even though we're in two separate locations. So when you're sharing with a teacher, you always want to share can edit. Now, maybe you want to share with your friend, but you don't want them to edit. Then you would select can view. That means they can get to your document and they can read it, but they can't edit it or make any changes. They can just view it. Now, when we get to the actual documents, there's another option called can comment, meaning they can view it, and off to the side they can leave little comments to make it better, little fixes, but they can't actually edit your paper. Okay? But for right now, we're going to leave it at can edit, and then you're going to hit send. And watch what happens the moment you hit send. Look at everybody's folder appearing in my drive. It belongs to you, but now everything you put in your folder, I also have access to. Okay? So everything that you create, I can view it as well. And that's a lot of people.
Should I click
Yes.
yes?
Now, if it says, are you sure you want to share, click yes. It'll always say that when you're sharing with somebody that is not CUSDstudent.com. So whenever you share with your teacher. So make sure you click on share. Wait, make sure you come down to here and start type. Oh, you already did it. Oh, hit done. There we go. You're good. And then make sure you hit done. After you hit share, hit done. Hit done. So now you're back to your drive. Click done. Now you should have your folder right in front of you. Double click on your folder. Double click on your folder. Now you are in your folder. And since we haven't created any projects yet, there's nothing in your folder. Okay? But this is where you want to be when we work on projects for the rest of this week. You want to be in this folder, because anything you create in this folder will automatically be shared with me. So everybody should be in their folder, and you know you're in your folder when it looks like this. It'll say Your name, LT Camp AM at the very top. You know you're in your folder when it says your name, LT Camp AM at the top. So you know you're in your folder. Make sure you hit send. Yes. And OK. Oh, wait, you typed it in wrong. You didn't put it's out to Sierra.org. Now, everybody should be in their folder that they created and shared. Now, this is what you're going to do. We're going to create a document. Everybody's worked with Microsoft Office before, most people, and they've made a Word document. This is exactly the same thing. The only difference between Microsoft Word and Google Docs is that Google Docs is all online. You don't have to actually put any program on your computer. It's done all on the web. It doesn't cost anything. And there's a little bit less features, meaning instead of 1,000 different fonts, there's about 50. Okay? Instead of every different type of size font, there's about 50. Right? They make just a little bit less. So it's less clutter for you to have to work through. So under your folder, you are going to click on Create. And all the list of creations pop up. We are going to create a document. So I'm going to select the blue paper that says Document. And as soon as you click on it, a new document should be created. Okay? Now, the very first thing you do with a document is name it. Okay? So you're going to name this document My First Google Doc. Okay? My First Google Doc. Hit create. You make sure you're following along, not doing other stuff, okay? And then document. My First Google Doc is what you're going to title this one. My First Google Doc. Now, I'm going to call out, I am going to join somebody's document. Okay? I'm going to join somebody's document. So at random, I'm just going to select a document and I'm going to be able to join them. So, let's see, random Torrance, Ava. Okay, I don't see a document in there. Did you create a document? Did you create one? All right, let me refresh. Let's see. Let me make sure you did it in your folder. Yeah, well, you need to create it in the folder. It's okay. We'll just do this. We're going to grab it and move it. So you should always be in your folder when making a new document. Okay, so Torrance did a great job at giving us a teaching moment. She created her document not in her folder. She created it off her folder. Whenever you do that, it doesn't share with me. Okay? So all I did is drag it and drop it into her folder, and now look, there it is. So Ava, all I want you to do is start typing, whatever you want. Just start typing at random. Okay, you can zippity-doo-dah, happy birthday, whatever. Just start typing. Now watch this. As your teacher, I'm just making sure everybody's doing their job, and I come in and I'm going to see what Ava's doing. So I click on Ava's document, And there she is. I can see her. And now, it's not a secret. It's not like I'm a ninja and sneaking into her document. She has no idea. She sees me. Like in the upper right-hand corner, there's an A. So I know Ava is on that document. And in her corner, she should see an M because she sees that I'm on her document. So I'm not secretly spying on her. She knows. And she can come down to this little message and say, she can say, hey, what's up? And it'll appear right on her document, and she'll respond back. I think she'll respond back. There we go. Nothing much. Okay? So, as a teacher and as a student, if you have a problem with your paper, you can instantly ask for my help, and I can instantly get on and talk it out with you. I can be at my house, you could be at your house, it could be 6 o'clock at night, and you're having a problem with your document, and if your teacher says, hey, contact me up till 8, contact them up till 8, and they can get on with you. And not only that, I can come in here with my cursor and I can start helping her out and typing, and she'll see it on her screen. And hers is going to be in pink, and mine is in, what color is mine? And mine's a greenish whatever. So you can tell what's going on. Now, full disclosure, as I said yesterday, I want to give you all the disclosures so that you don't get caught up in some miscommunication with your teacher. Everything you do on these documents is recorded. Okay? So let's say that I have a paper due for you by Friday. And I'm asking you every day, have you started your paper? Oh, yeah, started. All I have to do is go over and say, okay, let's see if Ava is actually starting her paper. And all I have to do is click on See Revisions. It'll give me the exact time of day that she's working on the document. Not only that, let's say you're working on a paper with somebody else, and you tell your teacher, hey, I did all the work. I did everything. The other person did nothing. Okay, let me check. I'll go on the paper, and if you did all the work, your name will appear way more than the other person's name. So if you got an A paper, you'll get an A. The other person will not get an A because they did not contribute to that paper. Okay? You cannot tell your teacher you're working on it and not be working on it. You can't turn in a paper and say, I've been working on it all week, and then your teacher looks at it the day that it's due and see it was all done that morning. Everything is there. Okay? So this is why your teachers are asking for all your papers to be done this way, to keep you honest and to keep you up on your projects and to make sure you're going to get the best grade possible. It's not spying, it's not cheating, it's the teacher trying to get the most out of you that they can. And if you know that I'm being monitored and I know I have to get this work done, you're going to be less likely to slack off and not do it than more so. And I tell my students this. I go, if you're not doing your work, just tell me the truth. Say, Mr. Marquez, I'm lazy. At least you're telling me the truth and not making something up, because I can see. Don't say, oh, I did it, but it got deleted. Listen, Google doesn't delete things. You have to delete something 3 times for it to be deleted, and not by accident. You click on it, delete. It goes to your trash folder. You click on it again, delete, and it says, are you sure you'd like to delete this? You click yes, and it says, are you sure you would like to delete this? And you have to click yes. The only way you can delete something is if you're sure you want to delete it. So no accidental deleting. I did it, but it must have just, no. It did not just disappear. Okay? You don't have to click save, because every single time your finger touches the keyboard, it records it. There is no saving. There is no, I did the entire paper, but then my power cord came out and my computer died. Okay. everything should still be there because you don't have to click save. Google does it for you. Okay? So make sure that you're understanding all this that your teacher can view. It's a very powerful tool, not only for you, but for your teachers and for collaboration. Now let me show you a few things about this, and we're going to do our first project for the day. We're going to get started on it. So here are a few. I'm going to get out of Ava's so she doesn't feel being put on blast like that. This is my document. Now let me show you a few of the things that are up here. This is your toolbar ribbon down here on the bottom. And it kind of looks like Google, Microsoft a little bit. Okay? This is your view. If you want to zoom in, make it look bigger, it'll zoom in to make it look bigger. If you want it just to be regular paper size, 100% is fine. Okay? Text. If you want to change the text to a different size and font, you can. This is your font right here. Notice, they only give you about 10 fonts. I know Microsoft gives you 1,000. You don't need more than Times New Roman. That's usually what your teacher is going to ask you to type in anyway. Your teacher does not want to receive crayon font, right? Kindergarten crayon font. They don't want that. They want normal typing font. So those are the most normal typing fonts that are out there. So those are all you're going to need to find. Okay? So those are your normal typing fonts. It defaults to Arial, which is not the mermaid, but the font. Okay? Size. It defaults to 11. Majority of your papers are probably going to be in 12 font. Okay, so make sure it says 12 font. If you need to turn it to 12, just highlight and then turn it to 12. And it makes it just a little bit bigger. You can bold it if you want a word to be bolded. Once again, highlight, click the B, and now it's bolded. You don't want to bold it, unclick the B, and it's back to regular. Now if you want to italicize, italics means it makes everything a little bit tilted. Just tilted. You usually italicize book names and stuff like that. So if you want to italicize something, you click the I, and it just tilts it a little bit to the right. Untilt. What about if you want to underline? We'll click the U for underline. It'll underline it for you right there. If you want to change the color, click on the A and then just change the color. It'll change the color of your font, but it defaults to black because that's what your teachers are going to want. This little chain link is what we call a hyperlink. A hyperlink is where if you click on it, it takes you to a web page. So let's say you're typing a paper and you're like, I found all of my information here. And you can highlight that and put in the web page. And when they click on it, it'll take them to that web page. Okay, it's called a hyperlink. This right here is a comment. So let's say that you're peer editing somebody else's paper. And you're like, I don't know what Oei-Fraut means. That's what it's typed up there. So what you would do is you highlight and click comment. And you type in, I don't know what Oei-Fraut means, and click comment. So when they come onto your paper, they'll see that it's highlighted, and they'll see that this is the comment made. Your teacher will do this on your papers often, like misspelled, this is a run-on sentence. They'll highlight it exactly, and then when you fix it, all you have to do is click on resolved. That means you fixed your teacher's comment. Your teacher will get a little message, so-and-so fixed your comment. And so they know that you're working on your paper. Okay, that's all the comments are. So once you hit resolve, the comment goes away and it works again. Okay? Last thing, and then I'll get you started on your first project. Insert. Okay? Inserting an image. There's two different ways to insert an image. You can either insert an image from your computer, and the way you would do that is you click Insert, image, upload. And because it's from your computer. So you click upload, choose an image. You find the pictures, hit open. And now it's inserted that image. Okay? You can highlight it and make it smaller. Now, what do these mean? Break text, wrap text. If it's in line, it is going to be right after your last typing. And you won't be able to move it. Say I'm trying to move it, it doesn't move anywhere. It's going to be right after the last place you typed. If you click wrap text, now you can move it wherever you want. And if you click break text, you can also move it wherever you want, but if you place it in between something, it'll break the text apart. Okay, but this is how you can move a thing. And if you want to delete it, you just hit delete, and it removes it. The last way you can do it is this. Watch. We're not going to exit out of our document. We're going to open up a new tab. So I'm going to click New Tab. Okay? And I'm going to go down to Google. This is the search bar. Okay? This area is called the Google search bar. And I'm going to type in ice cream. I want to write a project on ice cream. So I'm going to go ice cream. So I type in ice cream, and I want images of ice cream. So up here, I'm going to click on images. And there's all the images of ice cream that you could possibly want. Okay? So watch this. This is the important part. This is the no-fail way to get an image off the internet. This is the no-fail way. It's called copy URL. So everybody repeat after me. Copy URL. Okay? Remember, URL is the address, the location of the picture. So we're going to copy the address. So watch this. I click on the image. I click on it, and it brings up the big picture. Now I'm going to right-click on it, and I'm going to click on Copy Image URL. I'm going to copy the image address. Copy Image URL. And that's it. Now that image is copied in my cursor. I'm going to go back to my document. I'm going to click on Insert Image URL. So by the URL. And all I do is Control V or right-click paste, and there it is. I click Select, and there's my ice cream image. Okay, I'll go over that again. Sometimes you can drag and drop. Sometimes. So let's take a look. If I go to my ice cream images, sometimes you can click and hold, drag it up to your document here, and then drop it down. See? Sometimes it works. But sometimes, see, there it is. Sometimes the drag and drop method works. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so let me go over how I did that one more time. One more time. Okay, we're going to use the URL method first. Okay, copy image URL. So I go to my ice cream. I find the ice cream that I want. I right-click on it. Copy image URL. And then insert image URL. Right-click paste. And select. That's the copy image URL. And then the last one, once again, was the drag and drop. I open up the image. I click and hold. Click, hold, and I drag it to my Google document tab. And then I drag it onto my paper and release. And there's your ice cream. Okay? So we're going to come around and help. Here's your first assignment. Here's your first assignment. you're going to go to tinyURL. Well, you go to your bookmarked laptop camp. And you're going to click on Dream Vacation. So once again, you go to our laptop page. And there's your assignment. Okay, so we're going to start on this today. We're going to finish it up tomorrow, but you're going to create a new document. You're going to create a new document in your laptop camp folder. That new document is going to be called Dream Vacation. And you're going to follow these instructions. You're going to write a short essay. You hear the word essay, you get all scared. Don't worry about it. Just a short writing project. Yeah, like a paragraph or two. It doesn't have to be. It says 1 to 3, so a paragraph or two. And here's your topic. Imagine you have $5,000 for any vacation that you want, imaginary or real. It doesn't have to be real. If you want to go to the moon, go to the moon. I don't care. Okay, imaginary. You're going to create the document in your Google folder called the Laptop Camp, which automatically shares it with me. You're going to title it Dream Vacation. Make sure that you format it in 12 size font. Remember I showed you how to change the font size. Make sure you title it a catchy title, like To the Moon or whatever. And then make sure you follow those instructions right down there. So for the rest of the period, just get started, period. Rest of the camp today, just get started. And we're going to walk around, make sure that you're getting everything started off on the right foot. You need to add a picture, so you're going to want to go to Google Images and then find a picture of your vacation. Okay? We're going to do PowerPoint next. Yes, we're going to do PowerPoint next.
I was trying to drag and drop the picture, but then my thing, oh, wait. Oh, I think I just figured it out.
Yeah, so click on that to make sure it's opened. Like, no, just actually click on it. No, they're going to create a new one. Yeah, they're creating a new one. So go to Images, click and hold. I guess you have to click and hold with that. Maybe over here. There we go. Whoops, I didn't get it quite to the folder. There we go. Yes.
How do we do a new?
So to do a new document, you go back to your drive. You're in your folder, so you're good. You hit Create, and then hit Document. Yeah. So let me show you once again how to create a document. Some of us are like, how do we create a document again? So make sure you're in your Google Drive folder. Right? Your folder should say your last name, LT Camp AM. That's how you know you're in your folder. You're going to click Create because you want to create a new project. And you want to create that project as a new document. So you click on Document. And then as soon as it pops up, you're going to title it Dream Vacation. Okay, so after today, you should have 2 documents in your folder. My First Google Doc, and then Dream Vacation. So you know what to do from here? So you're going to click Create, Document. So now you have a new document, and then you're going to title it Dream Vacation, and then just follow the directions on the paper. What's that?
Is it supposed to say like your name in this or?
No, you need to change the name right there to Dream Vacation.
But it's in the right document though. Like,
It won't tell you where it's at, but if you look here, it will be in that one because that's where you created it, right? Yeah. Okay, I'll be on that side right now. Yes. What?
Did you say we have to put this in blue?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. That's fine. It can't be. It's just the title.
It's not. Typing on that. It's not typing on Google.
All right, you probably just have to restart the computer. Okay.
We're supposed to write the essay, and then like, how do we rename the document?
Hmm.
And then like, what you name it?
Do you have your instructions open?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you should have your instructions open. So you go to open up a new tab. Go to the website that we had.
That was.
The tiny. Remember, you should have bookmarked it, right?
Yeah.
Click on the top right there. Allow you
Does that technology lady just come in the morning and then she takes off, or?
She comes at the beginning of each session.
Okay.
Yeah, so she'll be back here at 12:30.
Okay.
Question.
I'm sorry, it's a little one. How do I get that to go away? That little thing, like I just kind of says like my name. And are you able to do this at home if you don't finish it today?
Yeah.
Caitlin, we're gonna finish it tomorrow. I know you're gonna finish it tomorrow.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. Is someone else on here with you?
I have no idea.
Oh, you shared it with me. Nope. So.
Is that okay?
No, that's fine if it's there.
for this, what text is it supposed to be?
Oh,
Did it say?
it doesn't matter. If it doesn't say, yeah, any of those texts are fine. Remember, the directions are on the Laptop Camp website. The directions are on the Laptop Camp website.
Wow. I-L. I'm going to enter.
There you go.
How do you make it bigger?
Click on the number and bigger number. Thank you. Make sure we're working on the project. You can play games at home. Uh-oh. There it is. You might be accidentally touching the trackpad with your palm, and it lowers it down. Uh-oh. Look, you haven't even created a folder or anything, huh? Okay, you got to make sure you're following along, right? Your parents are paying for this. You know, if you want to play games, you can play them at home.
Hey, you're going to tell them about the saving thing, right?
I already told them it automatically saves.
Oh. It's hard to, like, listen when I'm trying to help. Sorry.
That's right.
That's one of the downfalls. Now I know my special ed.
It's through my, you can't say my computer died.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, this is bugging me. Good. And so we'll make sure the folder name is correct. Remember, we wanted to name the folder something specific. You want to name it your last name, LT, Camp, AM, and click OK. And then make sure you share it with me, right? That's the big thing. You share it. So you click on share, and then the other share. And then down here, type in my name. And then see how. And now, when you saved it, you didn't save it as my email address. So you have to actually type it in. So Mr.
Where are you going to go again?
So now that you're in your folder, you want to create a new document. So click Document. And you want to change the name, so click on it, and then your title, Dream Vacation. Okay, we're going to continue this tomorrow. Because you have new machines, we want to end a little bit early to make sure all the updates don't hold you back. Remember, you don't need to save this. It automatically saves it for you. Okay, so all you're going to do is click the X in the upper corner, and it will exit you out. Make sure you are exiting out of your Google account. Okay, so once again, you want to exit out of your Google account. So you would click on your name, go down to the bottom, and click Sign Out. Especially if you are on a school computer. You never want to leave it by itself. You always want to exit out. Also, so you don't forget, let me borrow this real quick. We will be working with Microsoft items tomorrow and Thursday. If you don't have Office already, you need to go to the Clovis Unified website, click on Students, and download the Office program at home. Down here is your password for everything. The only thing is, instead of @CUSD, it's @MyCUSD. Right? So put a little MY in front of it. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to stay behind and ask. Otherwise, you can log out and shut down.